All right, so as a review, remember that density is a measure of how close the atoms are to one another. So if the atoms are farther apart, they have a lower density, and then the closer they are to each other, then the higher the density is. So this is high density because you've got a lot compacted in a small space, and then this is low density because you only have a few in that same space. There's a way to calculate density, so that's what we're going to look at now. There's a formula, so it's D equals M over V, where the D equals density, the M equals mass, and the V equals volume. So this is density, mass, volume. Mass divided by volume equals density. So make sure you write all that down in your notes. Now let's look at a practice problem. We've got our formula here. So if the mass of an object is 100 grams and the volume of the object is 5 centimeters cubed, then what is the density? So D, that's our density, right? We don't know that, equals 100 grams, that's our mass, right? Mass divided by our volume, which is 5 centimeters cubed. So that means our density is 20 grams per centimeter cubed. All right, in summary, the density of an object is a measure of how close the atoms are to one another. And if you have the mass and volume of an object, then you can find the, oops, that's a typo. You can find the density of the following formula. All right, in summary, the density of an object is the measure of how close the atoms are to one another. If you have the mass and volume of an object, then you can find the density using the following formula, which remember is D equals M over V, or density equals mass divided by volume.